Good morning, everybody. It's Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia on the west coast of Canada, just a suburb of Vancouver. So welcome this morning. I'm on time today and I'm just going to wait for people to catch up, and I'm going to make sure that I am broadcasting live on my group. Looks like I'm good. And I usually have someone pop on to tell me if they can hear me. So I'm just going to nip over here and see if I can figure that out. Yeah, we're all good. All right. Hi, Annette. Hi, Roseanne. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Donna. Good morning. Oh, great. I'm glad you can hear me, Annette. You never know, with these things. We're going to make a Christmas card today using one of the new stamp sets from the July to December Mini Catalogue, Jingle Jingle Jingle, which as soon as I saw it, I really loved it. So I'm going to make a really cute card. And I'm just going to wait for one more minute just to get people on here. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, wherever you're from. Hi, Keisha. Good morning. It's turned here again. Every Sunday, I feel like the weather person, right? Like, how is it where you are, everybody? Because we've had a summer like this. It's like nice, not nice. It's kind of weird. Oh, thanks, Keisha. Isn't it cute? Keisha's just saying she loved the cat and basket card. If you go to my blog, stampcrazywithalison.com or .ca, either one will work. I entered an online kind of blog contest, where you submit your card and then people vote on it. And anyway, I think I came in number 6 out of 10 you want to place in the top 10. So I think I was 6 with that card. It was really cute. Hi, Mo. Anyway, if you want to read about the card, go have a look. It's using the Cheerful Basket bundle from the annual catalog. Hi, Sarah. Yes, I saw your big storm that went through Saskatoon. I saw some very scary cloud pictures, and I hope it passed over you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to use the Jingle Jingle Jingle. So let me just highlight that. There we go. I'm going to wheel back over here to my studio. There's a Facebook watcher, and I can't see the name. I'm wondering if it's my sister Ellie. So if you're on my Border Buddy group, all I can see is that you're a Facebook user. So if you want to just type your name in, then I'll know who you are. It might be my sister Ellie. I think she watches over there. Oh no, there she is. She's not the Facebook user over there. Okay. I love this stamp set. This is on page 26 in the new July to December mini catalog. And I think the reason I liked it was I liked the words, but I also liked how you could either color these in if you wanted, or you could use the two-step by stamping the kind of cute little fill-in image, so to speak, into the outline. It also has a Santa hat, and you can stamp the Santa hat, candy cane, a little bell. I just really thought it was cute. So we've got, 'tis the season to be jolly. And I like the fonts, the 2 fonts. I thought those were really cute. And then we've got Jingle all the way, and then Believe in the Magic. And we got the little string of lights. So there's lots of things in this stamp set that are really cute. I also wanted to use some DSP, Designer Series paper. And so I chose, let me show you what I chose. I chose the paper from the Santa Express suite. Love this suite. And the paper is super cute. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay. So let me grab that just to show you here. We've got, comes in 12 by 12. And we've got images here of presents and Santa and a train. I love this one. This one's really pretty with the trees. And then these are really cool. You can just use these as strips. So you could get 8 cards out of that or more, depending on how much of the strip you want to use. This one here, I loved with the ho, ho, ho. And I really like the non-traditional colors. We've got mint macron. We've got petal pink. We've got real red. I just really liked the colors that went with this. Now, you may be wondering why aren't I showing you a 12 by 12? Because I've used all of this. This is all I have left of this one. So let's flip this over. So on this side, we've got more trains. And then on the other side of this paper, we have really cute. Look at this one. Fa la 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 la. We've got the stripes. I liked this one too. I thought this one was really nice. It's sort of, I'll hold it up a bit. Got my camera further away today. You'll see why in a minute. That's pretty with just the stars and the kind of shooting stars. And then, like I said, this was one that I really loved, ho, 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 but I've used up most of it. So little piece left. All right, so I'll put that down. So let's get started. I'm going to be using non-traditional colors. We've got, actually, I think this is soft sea foam, which is also one of the colors in that paper. I have stolen one of those little pieces that I had left. So this is just our main card. Let's start. Is 5.5 by 8.5, right? We're scored at 4 1/4, and we've got our card. We're going to make a landscape card today because the ho 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 goes this way, and this is just 4 by 5 1/4, so just slightly smaller. I've got a piece of basic white, a little strip. This is 1 3/4 by 4. And then I've got a piece of real red for the matting, which is 4 1/8 by 1 7/8. So it's just 1/8 of an inch bigger than this piece. Okay. All right. So the first thing I want to do is stamp some images. And I have chosen to use the two believes in the magic and the little Santa hat. Now, the reason I ran out of paper was I had to make a bunch of these. And so the easiest way to make multiple cards, or even if you just want to make one card, is using the Stamparatus. And I haven't shown this for a long time on a live or a video. And I wanted to just remind you how awesome this tool is. So the basics are, you've got these plates, and if you don't want to buy a whole bunch of acrylic blocks, these work awesome. You can just use these as your acrylic blocks. There's 2 sides, so you just pull it out and you can just put it into your little track here. Okay. What you want to make sure you do is you're putting it in at 90 degrees. Okay, so you're not trying to take it out on an angle. All right. And let's just put that one back in. So you've got that, but you've also got another one. You get 2. So you can do this kind of 2-step stamping, but you've got 4. You basically got 4 acrylic blocks, right? And you don't have to worry about the size. So hopefully that makes sense. So what I've done, you guys, is I've gone ahead and mounted my stamps on here, and I'll show you how to do that once I'm finished. I just wanted to make sure they were lined up beautifully for today. So I'm just going to put my piece of basic white. These magnets that come with the Stamparatus are extremely strong. Let me just turn this over to show you. Just one sec here. They live underneath, and they're in these little tracks, this one and this one. Don't let these go anywhere near each other because they will stick like crazy. They're extremely strong magnets. So just be careful of that. You may wonder where I got this little grid sheet. Isn't it cute? It's a add-on, and you get a little, you can buy a whole pack of them. It looks like I need some more. Love these. These are great little grid sheets. They fit perfectly on your Stamparatus, and they have all the grids and everything, so you can easily line up things. Now let's put that up where I wanted it. And I'm just going to put my magnet down just in that upper corner there. Okay. Now the colors that I'm using today are mint, macaron, and black. And then I've got a real red. Let's see. Anybody? No, everyone's just saying hi and watching. And Tricia, you love this set. I do too. So here's another little tip when you've got your Stamparatus. When we go to put our ink on, we're kind of pushing against this. So I just take a stamp set and I just put it under there. It's the perfect height so that it gives you some support under that plate. Okay, I'm going to do the same with my upper plate. Okay, so that way we've got it all perfect for inking up. I'm going to start just by doing the inside, which is the word believe. I've got my mint macaron. Now, if it's very easy, as you can see, to get ink where you don't want it even when you're pressing light, because these pads are large, right? If you have, let me show you. If you have paper pumpkin and you get the little Stampin' Spots, I love paper pumpkin, then these are perfect for your Stamparatus. If you don't have these, we actually sell uninked ones, little spots. They're really cute. They come in I think 6. Yeah, 6. And you can ink these with our regular refills. So whatever, if you got a refill for your big pad, you're just going to ink that up with your mint macaron. And you've got a little smaller Stamparatus size ink pad. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp that. There we go. And then we're going to take our Memento ink and we're going to ink up the outline. And it doesn't matter what order you do this in. You can do the outline first. You can do the hat first. You can do whatever you want because you've gone ahead and lined this up, right? So there's my believe. The other thing I love about a Stamparatus is if you don't ink it up perfectly, just ink it up again because it's going to go exactly in the same place. There's so many things you can do with this Stamparatus. Now we got our little hat. So I want to pull this off and I'm going to flip my plate around, and then there's my little hat. And I'm just going to, yeah, it should work. We're going to ink him up. We're going to put our little hat on top. And there we go. So that's how easy it is. Now, I promised you that I would show you how to set this up. Okay, so let me just quickly clean these. And I'll show you how you do it. So basically what I do is I start with one of the stamps. I did find that the inside of these stamps was easier to line up the outline with it than this with the outline. I don't know. It's probably because my eye is, I have that weird eye, right? So what I do is I use my grid to make sure that I hope my head isn't in the way. Is my head in the way? Okay, so I want to get that relatively straight. There we go. Then what you do is you take your plate and you just press it on. Okay, so that picks up the stamp. Then I want to get my ink. I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to stamp it on my grid sheet here. Okay. Then I'm going to take my matching stamp and line it up. And like I said, my eyesight, this won't take you as long as it takes me because I kind of have, I have 2 eyes, but I had 2 years ago, I had a retina detachment and my eyesight didn't come back totally. It's there, but it's not awesome. So I tend to get it's a little difficult to line up, but look at that. How easy is that? Isn't that great? And then you do the same thing. I just took my plate, took it out, flipped it over, took my little Santa and lined it up on the top of my D. Okay, and then you just think that. So this is just a test, right? Because if you don't get it right, that's okay because you can just keep playing with it. So that's the basics of how to use the Stamparatus. And imagine if you were making a whole bunch of your Christmas cards and you wanted this design, because it's a fairly simple design. Once it's set up, it's just repeat, repeat, repeat. It's really easy to do. So if you do not have a Stamparatus, you need to get one. Trust me, there's a lot of things you can do with it. There's so many things you can do with it. Gosh, I'll have to start incorporating it into one of my lives so that you can see all the fun things you can do. Now, the other thing I wanted to caution you about is when you put it away, you've got the one plate. The other plate, you cannot fold it down. It won't allow it. So you're going to take it off and just store it like this. Well, without the stamps on it, right? Does that make sense? Yeah, Trisha, she's sympathizing with my retina detachment. I gotta say, I don't think about it a lot, but it does kind of play on my mind that I know I'm more susceptible to having it again. And that's a bit worrisome, but oh well. I see the eye doctor every 6 months. So hopefully they'll catch it faster than they did the first time. Okay, so are we good? Can we see that? I wanted to lower that because I had it up higher because we wanted to catch the whole. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Thinking maybe a little bit lower. All right, how's that? So believe. Now I want to just add that really cute little saying that we had, which is believe in the magic. So I've got my real red. I've got my words. Now this time I could have done this on the Stamparatus because there's another side, right? There's 4 sides. So I could have easily done that. But for the purpose of this, it was just easier just to stamp it, right? Now, my little Santa hat needs something. It's a little boring. So I'm going to take a dark Stampin' Blend, dark, deep, real red. I was going to say deep red, real red. And I'm just adding a little bit here. And then I'm taking my light real red and I'm just going to blend it. So if you're live in person, you'd see that there's a slight little highlight there. Once that dries, you'd be able to see it more. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to do. But I've got another little thing I'm going to add. So I'll show you that in a sec. Let's grab my paper. Let's actually start gluing this together. So we've got that cute paper. So cute. Make sure I'm putting my card together. I made a card the other day. Have you done that where you stuck it on the wrong way and then it opened the wrong way? So I had to cut it all apart and start gluing it all again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to add I'm going to do this. I don't want it to be like a label. I want it to be more like that. I don't know what I'd call that. Offset, I guess. So I got my real red piece here. I was thinking now that I've made this card, this would have been cute to use the tailor-made tags, wouldn't it? Like if instead of using just a straight piece, this would have been cute with the tailor-made tags. I'll have to try that. So that's how I'm going to do it. But before I do that, I'm going to add some puff. And this is Snowfall Accent Puff Paint. This is the years gone by, you guys, we used to have that puff paint, remember? Oh, long time ago. Anyway, it's back and I love it. So my only tip for this is to shake it really well. And it will take a bit of time to puff up. So we're going to put some on here. And I'm not going to be stingy. When I first did it, I thought, oh, I shouldn't put too much because, but then it doesn't look very good. So I want it really puffy. So I've got a fair little layer on there. And then to make it puff, you're going to grab your heat tool. Now, I'm going to caution you that this takes longer than you would think, and it takes longer than embossing powder. So that's okay. We're just going to start heating it. And I did find that if I got too close, I didn't burn it, but it kind of got a different color than what I wanted. So I'm not going to go too close. And so it does take a bit, but that's okay. And you just want to make sure you don't turn your paper so it runs down your paper, because it's thickish. Is that a word, thickish? It's not thin. It's not going to run down your page, but it's not like a blob. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's starting to puff up. And it's so perfect for my little Santa hat. So cute. Okay. There we go. So cute. Love it. Yeah, I really think this would have been cute as a, oh gosh, I wish I'd used the label, because that would have been really cute. Oh well. These things you discover, you see, once you've already made a card. That's what's great about making cards, is you think, oh, I can improve that. I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals and pop this little baby up. And I'm going to use more than I would normally use. I'd only use 4. But because you've heat set this, it tends to, not warp, but you know, the paper doesn't seem to lie as flat. And because you have to heat it for longer than you normally would, it's got more heat on it. So, gosh, it's another problem with my eye. Is that straight? Not sure. Kind of looks straight. Straight enough. Okay. All right. Now we got the basics here. Let's grab some things. Hi from West Texas. Hi, Sharon. You're not late. You can watch the replay. We're just playing with the Jingle, Jingle, Jingle and using the Stamparatus to line up our pieces really easily, which is great because Christmas cards are the one season where you tend to make a lot of multiples, right? So that's when the Stamparatus is the greatest tool ever. So I am using Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party from the 2022-2024 In Color Baker Twine Pack. Okay, we've got the other 3 new in colors in there too. So I'm just taking them both together like this, and I'm just tying a bow. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Grab my scissors. Okay. And then I want a glue dot. Let's grab a glue dot. I think this is a fairly easy card to reproduce for your Christmas cards. And it's so cute. Love it. And then we need some bling because Christmas is bling, right? So I've grabbed these adhesive back sequins and gems, and the colors go perfectly, right? Because we've got that greeny aquamarine green and we've got that pink. So that looks perfect together. Okay. Grab my take a pick. And let's put some of these on here. There we go. Okay, so there's Believe in the Magic card. Isn't it cute? Really simple too. Simple, simple, simple. I'll show you one other card used with the same stamp set. Here it is. This is a much less traditional colors than even I've used. Let me raise this just a bit up. Okay, there we go. So these are not traditional Christmas colors other than the red, right? Here's one here done in very neutral colors. We've got the crumb cake and we've got the Merlot. But check this out. This is the a little accent is in the catalog. Sorry, you guys. They're flat. They're little flat jingle bells. I don't know if you can see. Oh gosh, they're flat. and they're not heavy. So easy to mail. Isn't that cute? And instead of going and stamping that Believe that we had, this is just colored with blends. Okay, really cute. So that's the card for today. Let me show you what else I've got here. I want to remind you, today is the very last day to sign up for my, let's bring those in. Trees for Sale and Tree Lot Die class to go. It's a PDF with 4 cards. This is one of the cards, the trees. And then there's 3 others. It's $22, and you get all the materials that you need to make the 4 cards, except you do need the stamps, the dies, and the inks and whatnot. If you don't live in Canada, I can't send you the kit, but you can buy the PDF. The PDF is $12 Canadian, so you can do that. The links are always on my live. So today's live, when it's done, you'll find the links to my classes. Okay, so that one ends today. You got to order it by today. And then, as you know, Ange McKay and I are doing 3 classes next weekend. One uses The Sweetest Christmas. It's sold out. I don't have any more of those, but I do have one kit made up and ready to go for the gnomes class. These are not the cards from the class because we don't show those, but this gives you an idea of the cute things you can make with these Kindest Gnomes bundle. So that class is $50, but it includes the stamp set, which is a value of about $37. And if you've already got the gnomes stamps and dies, that's okay. You can just substitute a stamp set of the same value. We can do that. And I can mail you that out. Now, the earliest, obviously, I can mail it is tomorrow. And you may or may not get it in time for the class on Sunday. But that's okay. You can join us online, and you can make the cards later because you can watch the video. So these are some of the gnome cards. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. Love this set. And then the other class that I have 1 kit left for is the Scotty Dogs. Christmas Scotty. Again, this is not a card from the class, but we made this, was it last week when we made this card? This little shaker card, using it, so cute. I have 1 kit left for that, and it's the same, $50. And if you already have the stamp set, you can choose something else. Now, if you don't live in Canada, we also have on my link to my classes, you'll see where you can purchase the PDF. And good news is when you purchase the PDF, you can actually come and join our class. Just cut your own materials if you're not a Canadian. Okay. Now, remember I was telling you about these fantastic Stampin' Spots that are so great with your Stamparatus? Well, where do you get those? You can make your own, like I told you. Whoops, sorry, you guys. I clicked my mic on. Fix that. You get them, the ones that are already pre-inked. You get one in a paper pumpkin. Now, a lot of you have been around for a long time, and a lot of you are new. So if you've been around a long time, you may have started paper pumpkin. I think it's 7 or 8 years old now. Way back when, and thought, oh, I don't really like it. And I will agree with you. I did not like it when it first came out. But I'm telling you, in the last 2 years, it's fantastic. So this was the July kit. It's called Sending Good Thoughts. And this is what you get when you open your box. You get a Stampin' Spot. This month it's Bermuda Bay. You get a stamp set, a photopolymer stamp set. So when you finish your kit, you still have these, right? To use whenever you want. It always comes in these pretty tissue. And then you get your little kit all put together for you. And excuse me, this particular kit is going to make 9 cards, 3 of each, and then you get the envelopes. Okay, and here's how it comes packaged. You get everything you need. There's all the paper and the twine and the adhesives. All you need is a pair of scissors. So that's what paper pumpkin looks like. Okay, so this was this month's kit. I want to excite you about next month. So this is the one that you can currently subscribe to. It is called Sweet Sunflowers. Who doesn't love sunflowers? Now, it's a bonus month because you get this beautiful box, which normally it's just an orange paper pumpkin box, but this month you're going to get this pretty box. You're going to get 2 classic Stampin' Ink spots. But not only that, you're also going to get a bonus gift, which are gold honeycomb sheets that you can either use with the kit or you can use on other cards. So fabulous, okay? The last thing I want to say about this is paper pumpkin doesn't tend to sell out per se, but there have been months where it's sold out before the end of the subscribed period. So if you haven't taken some paper pumpkin for a while, I really want to encourage you to get this particular month. It's a super deal. And you get celebration. So if you buy a 3-month subscription, you can pick a level 1 gift from the celebration. So there's lots of reasons to get it, but I really want to encourage you to get this month. It's fantastic. You got yours yesterday, Trisha. It is a really cute one, right? So those of you who don't have the one that I showed you, if you become a subscriber and they have just after the 20th of the month, they have if they have extra kits, they'll sell the kits or refills, which is really fun. Okay. Oh, you got your kit on Friday for your gnomes class. That's great, Keisha. I'm glad you got it in time. Excellent. Ange and I mailed them out quite a while. We mailed them out at the beginning of the week, so I'm glad you got yours in time. All right, let's see what everyone says. Very 50s retro. Yeah, that card was kind of a 50s retro, wasn't it? Anybody else? Donut trick card. Yeah, you give it to somebody and then they can't open it, right? Yeah, can't believe I did that. Thanks, Gail. I'm hoping Gail got your, I think you got your kit for your Sweetest Christmas, right? I think you told me. Yeah, the alternatives are really great. There is a paper pumpkin fan club group that shows you different alternatives because people take the kit and then they just go wild, and a lot of people wait and see what the alternatives are. It's kind of funny. So just to see if they like it better. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? Don't forget that if you live in the United States, my border buddy, Patsy Waggoner at Stamps to Die For, I'm just going to grab my list here, stampstodiefor.com. She offers the same PDF for purchase. So that tree lot die, the trees for sale stamp set, we have a 6-card PDF that we give free to our customers who place any size order in our stores. So I offer it as a class, so I take 4 of the cards, and but if you order from us, it's free. What else did I want to say? Got my little list here. I think that's it. I am having a BOGO at the end of the month, buy one, get one, for Canadians. So I have a separate Facebook group for that I'll be advertising. Buy one means you buy new product and you get retired product of your choice for free. So it's like free stuff. Yay. Yes, I'll see you next Sunday, Trisha, for classes. And I think that's it. So thanks you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my card, Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. And I hope that you will start using your Stamparatus because it really does make card making easier. If you don't have a Stamparatus, you need to get one because they're fantastic. You won't believe what you can do with them. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 3. I'm sorry about Wednesday and Thursday this week. I actually got a last minute invite to dinner at my son's, and then we watched them play slow pitch in a playoff. So that's what we were doing on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Wednesday, I also had the tree cutters, and they use those gas-powered And I have 136 feet of laurel hedge. That's about 6 feet tall, more than that, probably 7 feet tall. And then another 50 along. So whatever that is, almost 200 feet. So it takes them all day, 3 guys all day. But the noise is like a large group of hornets. And it's hard to concentrate when I'm trying to do a live. So that was also Wednesday. Okay, so I think we're all up to date. Hi, Wanda. We'll see you next week. And I'll see some of you on Wednesday at 3. Have a great week. Happy stamping, and I hope you get some creative time in. Thanks for joining me.